Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. And if you're wondering why I'm at a different spot than I was last time, or where I am, I'm just by the Chocobo Forest here. Now is probably as good a time as any to go and probably do the last amount of power-upping you'll need for Freya's ultimate ability, which she doesn't have yet, but she will gain it relatively soon. Oh, this isn't the battle I wanted. Oh well. Basically, what I want to do at this point in the game is I want to show off something different that has happened to Dagger. As you notice, she has no trance bar, and she was successful this time. But eventually she'll get a message at the top of the screen in battle whenever she tries to take an action, saying that she can't concentrate. And I'm going to try and show this off, except for the fact that everyone's dead. So we got one more battle and see if I can get it to happen. Just want to show you my reasoning for what I'll be doing in the next area. We want to learn something. Yay! Alright, what did I learn? What did I learn? I learned that one. So, Stone Killer is more important, even though it's not very important. Actually, it will be useful in the next area we go to. Hopefully the next one will be a dragon. Like I said before, this is probably the best area to grind against dragons to get enough kills. You can kill them relatively fast, especially if you run into two of them like this. So I'm going to have Dagger try and perform an action here. Let's go with Cure. And she was successful again. You're not helping me show off my point here, are you, Dagger? And I'll abuse fast forward. Maybe she can take out one of these guys. Yeah, see? Command failed, Dagger can't concentrate. Good. I got to show it off, now I'm happy. And at this point in the game, Amaranth, not very strong. This will change once he finally learns Spare Change. And she failed to concentrate again. This happens as soon as you get control of her here on Disc 3 because of all of that's happened to her. She's lost her voice, which I guess kind of works into the whole silence concept that they've built into all of the Final Fantasy games and not being able to summon. So I wanted to make sure you knew that because there will be a point when we'll have to split our party up and Dagger will be going one way and someone else will be going another, and there's my Chocobo. The other thing we can do right now, and I kind of pushed this off because it's a pain. Not really, it's just kind of boring. You can now go up to these little areas, once you have a mountain Chocobo anyway, and this is another part of the South Gate. And in this one, look, these idiots. Hold it right there. We have a gate pass, I forgot about that. And so they let us in. And now we can finally get the treasure chest up here. Containing an elixir card. Woohoo! And I believe... Is that it? Is there one more thing around here? I thought there was one more thing. Maybe not. I could be just running in circles. Nope, that's already been finished. What do you sell? Nothing! Okay. I'm going to sell a bunch of those because I have too many. And I'm going to sell a bunch of those because I don't use them. Oops. And I like round numbers, so that's why I'm kind of being stupid about it. Alright, so you don't usually need too many of these healing items, so you'll never use that many, so I always like to sell them when I get extras. You can sell some of the Sol Greens as well. Okay. That looks pretty good. Oh, right. I don't want to sell my ore yet because there's a use for it. Probably about an hour later into gameplay. Well, an hour of story, not an hour of screwing around, which is what I'll be doing. No, we're going to move on with the plot today. Today we move on to the plot, but first I need to hit a couple of side areas. There's one more gate we can hit up while we're in the area. And this one is over... Come on, let me see. right? No, this is the one by Treno. I'm looking for the one by Alexandria. Where are you? This is Dolly. Where am I going here? There's one over... Come on! It's by the Evil Forest. I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, jeez. It's kind of on a medium height ledge, if I remember right. No. Where's the gate, damn it? My blind, is it right here? This one... Maybe it's on the opposite side of... Is this where I think it is? I'm just back to where I started, aren't I? Nope. Is it right here? Oh, how have I really gone this far and lost sight of where I'm going? I want to be over by Alexandria, and I'm nowhere near. Oops. Okay, let's try again. Anyway, it's one of the gates we haven't been to yet, and the only reason to go there is to collect a couple of items, which I would like to be able to collect. No. What? I'm turned around again. Jeez, I'm so bad with directions. This is why I should not be a delivery driver in real life. Because I can never find out where the bloody hell I'm going. I know it's right over here by the Evil Forest somewhere. And since the gates don't exist on the outer part of the continent, this doesn't make a lot of sense, the route I'm taking. But for whatever reason, I can't seem to find the damn thing, so... where are you? Am I blind? Am I really this blind that I can't find it? Alright, where the blazes is the damn thing? And we're back at Treno. How have I done this? Okay, I'm gonna go find it off screen, because this is getting stupid. Okay, no more of this crap. I'm right in front of my damn face. Yeah, see, that's the higher one. This is the lower one. I've already looked at this one, but I didn't. I thought that I'd been in here. I haven't been in here. Jeez. This is what happens when you can't remember. Anyway, we have one treasure chest containing an elixir. We have a little bobblehead in the front of the screen, which I will talk to in a moment. We have another treasure here containing another elixir, and this one containing some money. And there's nothing else here, I don't think. Unless there's something in behind this stump thingy. Nope. Alright, talk to the Moogle. And Moscow. I can't remember where this one's from. I think this is the one from the Evil Forest? Yeah, you haven't received any mail. Okay. Anyway, that guy's there. There's more parts to the letter delivering side quest. I know we haven't been getting a lot of mail lately, but that will change a little bit on this disc and a lot on disc 4. And eventually we'll finish off the side quest. At least I believe it goes all the way to disc 4. Anyway, at this point, I am going to take the boat, since it makes sense to take the boat. Otherwise, it kind of destroys the whole plot. If you take the chocobo to an area, it doesn't make sense. I think I already mentioned this on how you would get back and how you would meet up with characters and how there are scenes on the boat when you get back from this area. So, let's take the boat. And yeah, doesn't matter what way we go. Every way is the long way at this point. Yes, we're finally going to head on to, what was it they were saying in Black Mage Village? The eastern side of the continent? That being the outer continent. Which is way up here. Let's see if I can do something. That'll save time. Now, this is not the right area, I do not think. Oh, no it is. Is it? Yes it is. Ah, perfect. Anyway, here we can exit, and I'm going to take a pause break, and I'll be right back. And I'm back, you guys. As you notice, there's a chocobo there. I was wrong. There are chocobo tracks on this island. So while I was here, I figured, you know what? I'm going to take that chocobo and I'm going to go back to all the Q's marshes. And I believe I have caught a total of 84 frogs now. Since the last one that I got, which was, I think, way back at like 60 frogs or somewhere in that area, you won't be getting another prize until you capture 99. At which point you'll want to save before you catch the 99th frog, put it that way. I won't be doing that right now, probably not till the end of this disc actually. Anyway, at this point, this is my party, this is my basic setup. Zidane's basically learned everything. He worked on thief gloves. These are going to be pretty much his best gloves in the game because they give him speed, they give him pretty good evade, pretty good magic evade. You know, very few things can beat it in a lot of situations, so definitely want to work on that. Speed is always good to get bonus points into. That's his best piece. Armor, protect ring, he's pretty much learned everything at this point. Zidane is always going to be a long way in front of everyone else because he learns stuff throughout the whole game. Even if he doesn't have ability up, he's always working on stuff because he's always in the party. Long reach is an interesting ability, and here, like I said, the protect ring protects you 50% from all elemental damage. Because basically you'll deal the same amount of damage but from the back row, which can be quite useful as an ability. Unfortunately, where is it? Long reach, where is it? Am I blind? Yeah. 16 points. 16 crystals in order to make use of that. There are very few situations where I'll want to put that on because of how much it costs. And there are a lot of better things to have. Auto life is one of them. You definitely want auto life in a lot of situations. Auto haste pretty much throughout the whole game as long as you have it. I had that on earlier because I was bumming around killing some dragons. And I want body temp instead. I haven't gone over and fixed my skills yet, so I'll show those off later. Ice Lance, basically she has nothing new yet. The Genji gloves are a new piece that we dug up. They're substantially better than anything she had before. So you definitely want to make use of those. I also taught Steiner High Tide with them instead of equipping him with, what is it, Sapphire? Yes. Still on the plate mail. She's learning what she can now from the beret, whatever. And unfortunately, we still have the poison claws. And they're still weak. Next one, little bit of a boost, and then BAM! Big attack boost, and he'll actually be able to start dealing some damage. Not only that, No Mercy is one of his best techniques, especially for dealing damage. Other than that, he has the least amount of abilities learned, so that's his reason for being in my party. The others will become apparent later on, once we figure out what's going on in the next area. He's just trying to learn whatever he can. Dagger is working on her summons because after you get her, she's got a whole bunch of summons to work on. They don't cost a lot, but I hadn't learned any of them, so I learned Ifrit and Shiva off screen. And Atomos will be useful probably later because I only have one Amethyst and that does not increase his damage all that much. After that we'll be working on Leviathan, and I kind of didn't mention it at the time, and I said I'd get back to it, but the Dark Matter teaches her Odin. And Odin does what he does in every Final Fantasy game, he kills enemies. The reason I didn't mention it at the time is because we didn't know if Dagger was going to be sticking with us, and I didn't want to spoil anything. Other than that, she can learn a bunch of other stuff too, whatever. The magic rackets that I picked up, oh god, a long time ago now, were quite useful. They taught Mini and Berserk. The Tiger Racket that I dug up in the Chocograph teaches Dispel, but unfortunately Dagger cannot learn that, which is kind of stupid if you ask me. But what can you do, eh? Other than that, it's time to That's not helping, game. Okay, basically, I'm not sure who directs you to game. A lot of the enemies around here are the same ones you found on this continent earlier on. This is the Kiera Desert, if you're wondering. It's the only area in the game that has these little things. These, let's get that map out of the way. Yeah, see, let's see. They all have a little bit of, like salt or sand dust or a little dust storm popping up. See, these ones don't have it. Or, well, they do sometimes. And that one has it. If I remember right, if you go into the wrong one, and you press the button, you run into a battle. Yay! And this battle will be against the Antlion. I think this is an Antlion. Well, it looks like the Antlion from earlier on in the game, doesn't it? Alright, we're gonna cast Shiva on this guy. Hack it, steal from it. Here, now I can show that off. I haven't shown that off yet. The summons in this game, because you get them so late, I find I don't use them very much. And because you have so many other characters to make use of. Like in Final Fantasy VIII, I used to use the GS a lot, now I never use them at all. In Final Fantasy VII, I used to use them all the time, now I don't use them at all. In this game, I never really use them. Let's see. There's a sandstorm. That's not going to be fun. Yes. It's just like the sandstorm earlier on in the game. Counter. No, you bastard. Well, this is not nearly as easy as I expected it to be. Alright, let's end this. Thievery! You and your bloody darkness attacks. I don't have anything equipped to protect against it right now. If not, I'll use Kira. See if I can heal up again. Anyway, another great thing about Zidane's Thievery. Doesn't matter if you're blinded, or poison, or minied. It's still going to do a lot of damage. 8,000 damage. Gotta love it. Alright, I'm going to have to heal up now, so I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so that's not the right one. If I remember right, it's always this back one here. Yeah. I don't know how you're supposed to figure it out other than just random luck, but if I remember right, it's always the back one. Uh-oh. Sounds like we've got a Star Wars reference coming there. No bad impressions by me today. And we've been captured. Again. Yay! Everything went dark. Well, we didn't fall into it, we walked into it. It doesn't really help when you walk willingly into the trap. And even though he never left the boat prior, he's somehow with us in our party, that being Sid. Ah. And of course it's Kuja. Who else would it be? He's a rat bastard. I thought Freya was the rat. Oh. Oh. That's not good. We're in the desert and now we're over magma? How would that work? Oh well. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Well, he will be if I can get out of here. A favor? Oh, joy. Yeah, we basically have no choice anyway, so... Step outside. And Sid's apparently free too. Why not? I guess we're all trapped in those rooms. Oh! In Chrono Trigger we had a frog, but he didn't have such a stupid accent. Anyway, we can't go in any of these doors, even though that's pretty obviously where our party members are. Sid says nothing interesting, so down here. Black mages. Let's take them out. Are they awake? Or aware? Or something? Or are they just mindless zombies? No choice. Oh. So, what did you do? Ah, teleporter. Makes sense. Alright, we have control. I don't think we can get over here yet, can we? No. There's an item. I think it might be in this room. I can't remember. There's an item around here somewhere anyway. Around this chamber. And we get some more, a little more taste of Kuja's theme. His themes. He has a lot of themes. It's got a really cool beat to it. Nice bass. He's a demon? Grrr. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that. My failed friends miserably. Last time I took it was like 9th grade and I ended up with like 5%. It was toward the end of my not caring about school days before I decided, well, crap, I gotta do something with this, and decided to pick up my socks and actually try in school. So I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try. I've heard like Oilvert or Olivert or Whalevert. I no clue. It's that place, as far as I'm on the Forgotten Continent. We haven't been there yet. Well, we've been around there. That's the one to the far bottom left of the world map. That anti-magic barrier. I'm gonna say right now, because anti-magic field generator things are Spoonie's territory, go check out the Spoonie experiment, watch his reviews of Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy X, and X-2, and he's working on 13 right now as well. Go watch them. They're hilarious. And the reason I mention it is because he has a little bit he does about an anti-magic field generator in 2 of the reviews, Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy X. Both are hilarious. And Zidane's too stupid to use magic. But anyway, yeah, it's the one on the far, or the bottom left of the map, the one that we couldn't get on. The one by Lanner Island that had the 3rd Q's Marsh on it. And he wants a Glug Stone? Shouldn't be that hard. Luxury cruise ship. Well, we don't have the ship to get there, so obviously he must be sending us in an airship. Oh. Fight against himself, huh? Oh well, he's just trying to allude to what we're going to face when we get down there. Anyway, I've chosen the characters that I have for specific reasons. Basically, you can't cast magic in battle. So it doesn't make sense to bring Aiko, or Vivi, or Quina, really, or even Dagger. But you do want one white mage that can heal up outside of battle, kind of. So you definitely want to put someone in there. I want to have a more reliable healer for in battle because that's where it'll be more important. So I'm choosing to send Aiko the opposite way, and those 4 will end up in a party as well, where they're going to have to face off against somebody. And so it makes sense to bring Dagger. Freya, there's chocobo tracks on this continent, and we can dig up her ultimate weapon, or one of her ultimate weapons, so she makes sense to bring. Amaranth, there will be more experience in AP in this party, so he needs it more than anyone, so he has to go. Not to mention he's a very strong physical attacker once he gets his Dragon Claws. He's finally moved on past the Poison Claws to the Mithril Claws, and once he's done with that, he'll be able to do some pretty good damage. You could also bring Steiner, but Steiner's already learned a bunch of stuff, and he'll be fine. He'll be the tank for the other party. Do not bring Quina. do not bring Quina. There is a couple of reasons for this, and the biggest reason is in the area that Quina's going to, every single enemy is susceptible to level 5 death. So you could basically solo that area with Quina, and as long as you didn't run out of MP, you'd be fine. So Quina's going to be the main damage dealer and one-shotter in that party. You can bring Quina along if you really feel like doing more. There's a Q's March on this continent, so you could, you know, catch some more frogs, but you can always go back and do it later, so there's no point really in bringing him now. Anyway, that's my reasoning. The other party will obviously be able to make use of magic, while this one will not, so even though they can't make use of magic, they can still make use of skills. So Amaranth's skills, Freya's skills, even Thievery will be useful. So that's my party. Alright. This video is probably running a little long. My timer says 40 minutes, but I took a bunch of breaks where I was running around the world catching frogs and doing other crap. So, and Dagger. Dagger at this point in the game is not particularly useful because of her cannot concentrate ability. That's why I think she'd do better here than in the other area. So, oh well. And she was on that corner. There you go. Anyway, they like to walk instead of running. Oh well. And they get teleported as well. I've already equipped these guys earlier on when I had them in my party, but I'm going to have to adjust their abilities and set up for the upcoming area. Huh. Well, it seems trustworthy. Not. Wait a minute. Yeah. There's the obvious coming into play. Well, that's all the time I have for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. Next time we will move on to that place and try and find out, or find this Glugstone so we can save our friends. Alright, see you guys next time.